Right, this review is going to be in two parts. This first part is just showing you what you get. This is basically everything you get. USB cable. It is pretty much completely directional there on the base. It's super lightweight. It feels quite cheap. The button here, I don't know if you can kind of like get an idea of how it feels, but it's a volume dial and clicky button. Everything about it feels like it's going to be priced very reasonably, and it is. It's £25 for a streaming mic, which is very much on the low end of that. It's about half the price of the mic that I'm using to record this now. So obviously the best thing for me to do is to record the next part of the video using this mic, and you can compare the difference. And this is the difference. I'm now using this mic. You can see I've got it probably around about 20-25 centimeters away from my mouth at the minute. I'm just holding it like this so you get an idea of the RGB, the colouring on it, which is all the way down here and up here. It's very gently cycling through the different rainbow colours, and as far as I can tell, there isn't really a way to turn that on or off. I can adjust the volume. As you can see here, it's going louder. I'm going to take it down a bit. There, it's quieter, and probably around about there might be about right. I'm assuming this mutes it. Nope, that doesn't mute it. That was what I thought it was, but I shouldn't have been. It appears to just cut. I'm just getting a little confused because OBS is looking at it and cutting off the volume from time to time, so you can control the click button just there. A different RGB option. Okay, that's right. Okay, so I was just talking for a while there. So it does mute it. Right. Okay. I'm hoping you can hear me now. Okay, this is the direction of the mic, and every so often, as I'm just rotating it like this, every so often OBS thinks it's muted itself, and I'm not really touching that button anymore. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully you've got a good idea of exactly what this performs like. And I'm just adding one final little bit, really, because I've watched back the video and I've realised I was holding the microphone a lot, and that might have been causing those sound effects you might have been hearing. So I'm going to just do this little talking bit at the end here to show you what it's like without touching the microphone at all. So any little distortions or popping in and out that you can hear is purely due to the microphone, and that's what you're going to get.
Hello, I thought I'd do, because I've done the Type A review, but I thought I'd do just a quick raw footage review. So I'm recording this in Streamlabs desktop, right? And what I've got is I've got the two microphones plugged in, and these are the two mics that we're dealing with. So I've got an old, and this is a very old mic. This is the old Marantz, the old Marantz 200 USB microphone, and I've got the AK9 sitting right next to it. Right now I'm on the Marantz. Now, before we get into this and I do the switch over, I'm going to say this right now, it's not really a fair comparison. The Marantz mic that I'm on right now it's a dedicated studio mic, essentially. It was, at the time, it was the top of the line USB based mic from the folks over at Marantz, and it also retailed, I don't know if they're still selling it, I think they are, but it retails for about 5 times the price of the AK9. So just seeing it now, it's not really much of a fair comparison, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to head into the properties here on Streamlabs and switch over to the AK9. Here we go. And we should be on the AK9 right now. Now, I can tell already that the AK9's that slightly bit louder. The AK9 also has 2 different settings. The Marantz is only cardioid. In other words, it will only pick up what's directly in front of it. But on the AK9, there's cardioid and omnidirectional. Right now I'm on cardioid. In other words, it only picks up what's in front of it. I'm now going to turn the knob all the way round to now. It's not really going to do much in 360. I mean, it might pick up the fan noise from the PC a bit more, but if I do this, we're now on 360 mode. In other words, stuff behind the AK9 might be picked up a little bit louder. I've got the PC right there, so you might be hearing fan noise. And I'm going to turn this knob back round to cardioid. In other words, front only. So that's your sound comparison, folks. That's the sound comparison. Again, there's no processing that went on. I'm just recording this direct into Streamlabs, and whatever Streamlabs recorded is being uploaded direct to Amazon. So that's the AK9 up against a £150 USB studio mic. So judge for yourself. Yeah, anyway, that's it from me. Have a good one.
two sets of controls. You have the button on the front here, changes light settings. So we've got green at the moment. No, blue. Oh, cracky. Light blue. Lime green. Purple. That's kind of a weird strobing through different chromas. I don't know. Rainbow. That's flashing through different colours. Like some weird lava lamp thing. Right, that should be sound to light. There you go. I think that one's just off. And back to green again. Now, you've got a button on the top. Press it quickly. This blue light here should go red. That means it's muted. Press it again. It's live. Press and hold it. It goes green. And that is the noise cancelling, I think. So that's it.
Law, which states that no scientific discovery is named after its original discoverer. Stigler further underlined this point by admitting that his law was in fact an idea borrowed from the sociologist Robert K. Merton. He loved it.
Alright, so this is a microphone test using the Aokeo USB microphone. I have no idea what gain this is at because the gain wheel is infinite scrolling, so there's not really like a set number. But yeah, let's just see how it sounds. Alright, so this is a microphone test using the Aokeo USB microphone. I have no idea what gain this is at because the gain wheel is infinite scrolling, so there's not really like a set number. But yeah, let's just see how it sounds.